Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. It's been a very, very long time since I've used this camera. Feels strange. It seems like a mighty long time. Whoa. I don't even know how that song goes. Hey, I'm back. I didn't remember how to use this camera, so I had to test it out. And I hope this works, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be very upset. Anyways, as you can see, I'm back. I'm healed from my accident, because I think that was the last, my arm, this camera's heavy. I think that was the last vlog I posted. Ben, please. My bird is very disruptive, as usual. Okay, so my camera is very hard to hold, because it's super heavy. No one cares about that. Jordan, stop. This is the behind the scenes of how awkward it is to vlog. Okay, let's start over again. Hey guys. I'm back. And I am making some of my favorite breakfasts for you today because I can't go anywhere. Sorry. So let's start. So I have 3 stations ready to go. The first station requires just eggs, egg whites, cheese is optional, low-fat cottage cheese. I have cooked bacon already and little trays. The second station, whole wheat muffins, cheese slices. You can use low-fat or provolone or vegan cheese if you want. 1 egg and turkey bacon. And the third station, who set that up like that? Not me, maybe it was me. That is for pancakes. 2 ingredient pancakes. Can you believe it? So, stick around and watch how I prepare these. I will include the recipe. Am I blurry? I will include the recipes for these in the description box below. It took me a second to remember how to do this YouTube thing. As you can see, I moved. So, these are my new digs. And I have a fake tree. It's a miniature wisteria tree. Ben, silence! Sir, if you do not silence, I will have to send you to the dungeon. Just put him outside. Anyways, he likes that, so it's not really a punishment. Okay, well, let's get started. You can make this as healthy as you want to or unhealthy as you want to, but I think it's always nice to make a meal at home because it's going to beat anything you get in the drive-thru or at a fast food place by a lot nutrition-wise. So the more you eat at home, the better off you will be. It's good to know the ingredients inside of your foods, and I'm not gonna sell you on making breakfast anymore. But these are some of the breakfast foods that I enjoy. So the first one is gonna be egg white bites, which are good if you don't have time every day to make breakfast and you wanna store some in the fridge, but you don't wanna go to Starbucks and spend $4.75 on 2 egg white bites. You can have 4 of them, and they're gonna be really cheap and almost basically free. And then I like a breakfast sandwich. That one I use whole wheat muffins and turkey bacon. I like cheese. And I also put an egg in there, of course. And the last one is gonna be 2 ingredient pancakes that have 2 bananas, 1 banana, sorry, already messed up, and 2 eggs. And I'm gonna put the preparation instructions and whatnot in the description box below. So these are just a few of the foods that I eat regularly. Like I said, you can make them as healthy or unhealthy as you want. You could choose vegan cheese, no cheese, low-fat cheese. You can do pure egg whites, no real eggs. In all these things, I'm showing you the way I do it so that I feel satiated and balanced. Now, that being said, let's get started. All right, let's get started with breakfast number 1. So, I'm no Chef Gordon Ramsay. Whoa, let me just make it so that you can see my face a little bit more. I'm no Chef Jordan Ramsay, but I like to eyeball things when I make stuff like this, and I feel that it really doesn't matter. It tastes good either way. So what I'm doing is I'm adding can put more eggs in here so that it's all regular boiled eggs. But if you want to lean it out a little bit, you can mix some or dilute it with some liquid egg whites. Like I said, I just eyeball this part. You can see it's a clear bowl, that makes it easier. I'm just kind of pouring and pouring. All right, I think that's enough. I don't have to make too many of these. It's literally just, if you want to make more trays or fill this up more, you just add more eggs. So I'm going to add some salt and some pepper. And this is the seasoning I chose. Everything but the elote, but you can add an extra seasoning to make it more zesty. And then lastly, I'm gonna add the cottage cheese, the bacon, cooked already. How easy is that? And I'm gonna pour it in there. Okay, so this bacon already comes cooked from Trader Joe's. I think you can get cooked bacon pretty much anywhere. I do this because when I'm trying to be in a rush, and this also tastes very good, but when I'm trying to be in a rush, like I don't want to make bacon and make my whole house smell like bacon and have to deal with the grease and all that stuff cooking. So these are already ready to go. Hello, that is cool. So I'm probably gonna add a total of 4 pieces of bacon because this is gonna be a multi-batch, and if you wanna use turkey bacon, you can. But what I'm doing is I'm just basically breaking it up. I don't care if they're like a little bit chunky. I'm just breaking it into pieces and putting it inside the egg mixture. So, another thing you can do is you can add vegetables, you can add bell peppers, you can add onions, you can add garlic, you can add chorizo, you can add sausage, you can add sandwich meat, you can add whatever your little heart desires. I just like them with bacon, that's good for me. Bacon and cheese, baby. And don't worry about my hair getting inside because it's still like me eating them, so it's fine. I don't like losing my hair, so if I eat it, once it falls out of my head, I figure it just goes back onto my head for the process. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, now I'm gonna add some cottage cheese for a little bit of thickness. And if you don't add cottage cheese, you'll find that the texture is a little weird and it's not as creamy. So I just added like 2 pretty generous spoonfuls of cottage cheese. Okay, now before I add the grated cheese, I'm gonna mix this all up. Looks gross, ew, disgusting, nasty. Ugh. Some recipes call for adding milk. You can add milk. I would add almond milk if I wanted to do that, but I'm not going to do that because I don't mind it like this, but it does add more volume to the recipe. I'm gonna shred some cheese right now and add it to the mixture and then pour it into the little cupcake cups. I feel like I have to like kind of kneel down so you can see my face. Okay, now I'm grating some cheese. So you can choose not to add this cheese, or you could put like non-dairy cheese or like vegan cheese or whatever you want. I just like regular old cheese, I love it. This is sharp cheddar. You don't have to use this, you can use Monterey Jack or mozzarella if you want. Okay, mixing it up one more time, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how many this is gonna make, to be honest, because I just eyeballed it. But that's honestly how I do things, so. You can always make it all over again. Okay, so I don't all the way fill it, I leave a little bit of space at the top. So the amount that I used was enough to make 7 full ones, which is good for me. Now I'm gonna add some more grated cheese to the top, so give me 1 second. Just a smidge. Nala! Hey! Honey, don't be scared of the leaf blower, Mama. Hey, don't be scared. Oh yeah, so most of my diet's pretty lean other than this, so I don't sweat it too much because you do need a little bit of fat in your diet. Just saying. Ugh, they're blurry. Okay, this is what they look like up close. I'm gonna pop them in the oven for 10 minutes and check on them because it says 10 to 15 minutes, but I don't want to burn them. Woo! I just almost spilled them. popping them in the oven. I have the oven set to 350 degrees. Pop them in, and then we're gonna get started on our next thing. Probably shouldn't be filming myself doing this. Oh, and I spilled some. And I spilled some on my oven. Now it's gonna smell burnt in here. Hold on, let me try to clean that. Okay, so next I'm making my breakfast sandwich, and I'm using an English muffin, but like a freaking wheat one, and I'm using turkey bacon this time, and 1 slice of cheese, and 1 egg. Now what I'm doing simultaneously is I am popping my turkey bacon in the air fryer. Look, highly recommend you get one of these if you don't. For 5 minutes at 400 degrees, because I just use 400 degrees for everything. I'm going to cook the egg, and I'm going to heat up the toast and the cheese on a separate pan. So let me show you. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place these face down. Wow, crumbly. And I'm going to get my designated egg, and I'm going to, I have to like keep squatting down. Let me spray this a little bit. These are also a little bit warm because I had the fire on low for about a minute. And I'm gonna leave it whole. You can scramble your eggs. I just want to try to make an over medium egg because that's my favorite kind. It's real messy. You bite into the sandwich, it explodes all over the place. It's so climactic. Was that even a word? So now that these are warm, I'm gonna flip them over, and I'm gonna turn the fire up just a little bit. Maybe turn the lights down low. That's not even how the song goes. And I'm gonna place the cheese there. And it's just gonna chill. And if you have a lid, you can put a lid over it and it might cook a little bit better. But I don't have one. This is usually the pan I use for a lid. But I'm using it for an egg, so that's not working. Also, this is at a very low heat, so I'm gonna raise the heat a lot more to like pretty much all the way high. And I'm gonna grab my spatch. This thing kind of works for itself, and the egg whites are still cooking. Is my timer on still? Imagine they're burning. 2 more minutes for the egg bites, and I managed to do all that. So this is all doing its own thing. I'm going to flip this egg in a little bit, but before I flip it, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Salt and pepper too. You just want to be careful with the muffins because they burn quickly, and the carcinogens and stuff. That's like stuff that causes cancer on burnt food. I guess it's not good for you. I don't know. Okay, you don't want to cook this too much because then the yolk's not messy anymore, and then that takes all the fun out of it. Oh, I don't know. I might have to flip it like this, baby. Ready? Think I can do it? 3, 2. Oh, I cracked the egg. Damn it! Shouldn't have risked it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put this in the sandwich already. So, turn that fire off. Baby, lock the doors and turn the lights down low. It happens sometimes. Whoa! You win some and you lose some. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna put that up there. Whoa, baby. And let that sit for like about 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and take it out. Okay, I'm gonna take this thing off the, whoa, burning. Flip it. Ooh, nice and crispy, baby. That's actually the bottom side though. You know, I'm gonna put it back in. Oh. And let it sit there for like a sec. Oh, and you know what it was missing? The turkey bacon, which is now done. I knew it was missing something. Ooh, hot, hot. Ah! I'm good. And, oh, come on, dude. All right, now I like to add a little bit of mayo, mustard, and sriracha. You don't have to do this. Okay, so I squirt a little bit of that, squirty squirt, and love me some mustard. Squirt a little bit of that, woo! Mustard has no calories, so feel free to go crazy. And then a little bit of sriracha. Woo! Swirly dirly. There we go. Perfection. Now that that's done, let's check on these things. They look ready. Let me show you. They look ready. Yes. I spoke too soon. There's like a little liquid in there, so I'm gonna pop them in for like 3 more minutes. Wow, look at that. Delish. And now they're done. Man, they puff out a lot. Check that out. Okay, so while I wait for those to cool so I can try them for you, I'm going to eat this. Now it's been sitting for a sec. I usually eat it right away and it's crunchy, but since it's been sitting, it's getting a little soft. So, if you can, try to eat it right away when it's still crunchy because it usually has a nice crunch. Definitely tastes better than one at Starbucks. And it's a lot cheaper to make it at home. It's okay. Ooh, look how good they look. So I'm gonna try one right now and then I'll put the rest away because I'm kind of full for my sandwich. It is time to try them. I'm gonna try the little ugly one. Whoa, juicy. Come on, stupid camera. Wow, whatever. Texture's a little bit more eggy than the Starbucks ones, and that's because the Starbucks makes theirs like a quiche, which makes it a little less healthy. So this egg bite does contain a little less or fewer ingredients than the ones at Starbucks. I'm not exactly sure if they put flour or something in them to make them more like a quiche, to make them less egg texture like, but it's close enough and you know what's in it and it's a lot more affordable and it tastes just alright, baby. If you don't like eggs, you're not really gonna like this one, but if you do, you will. Now when you store them, you can heat them up. You might not like the texture too much, but if you're on the go and in a rush, you know, you want to get something filling and satisfying and healthy, then you eat one of these. And look how nice and easy it is to store these. I needed to take a tiny break to charge my phone. My camera. Wow, really? Anyways, I was also very full, so I needed a break from eating because I don't want to waste the food. But like, I don't really want pancakes right now. Even if they're just made with bananas and eggs, but now I'm kind of hungry, so it sounds acceptable. It sounds good. Okay, so this one just requires 2 eggs and 1 banana smashed up in a bowl. So I'm gonna do that really quick and then I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the smashed up stuff in a bowl. It's 2 eggs and 1 banana, that's it. Wow, it's terrible. The smashing part is harder than it looks. I feel like I should have smashed the banana on a plate. Yeah. This is gonna take forever. This is easy, fast, fun. Okay, 3 minutes later, I think it's mashed enough, so I'm gonna put it on the pan and cook it. Okay. I'm getting nervous trying to flip them. I tried flipping this one, but it wasn't ready and I was about to destroy everything. So I'm trying to be patient right now, but I think I can flip them now. It's too big. I don't recommend making them this big. Okay. Make them smaller for goodness sake. Oh! Whee! Come on, you bastard. Oh! No! Look, they don't have to be pretty, okay? They're not gonna be pretty coming out the other end. Alright, that was gross. Alright, time to put them on the plate. Let's put the ugly one on the bottom. Put one on the top. Come on, ugly. Ah! Come on, man. I'm trying to make a cool vlog. Ooh. Ooh, smells divine. Cinnamon was a good choice. Bam! Beautiful! Let's try it! Woo! I'm very excited to try this. Gonna dig in now. I'm gonna have some sugar-free syrup. I added some blueberries and a little bit of cream. All right, moment of truth. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. It even feels like I'm eating so much more than 2 eggs and 1 banana. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna continue to enjoy these. It means a lot to me that you came back to my channel. If you're returning from forever ago, the dark ages when I used to post weekly and go to Disneyland and touch everything and then put my hands in my mouth and never wear a mask because that wasn't a thing yet. Because, anyways, I really appreciate you tuning in. It means a lot to me. I have been putting off making YouTube videos because I felt like I didn't really have much going on interesting to film, but I hope that you were inspired by some of these things to make breakfast at home. And if you want ideas for high protein, moderate carb, low fat meals and snacks, I got you. Please check out my ebook in the description box. It means a lot to me. I know we're in a pandemic, so it's actually my lowest priced ebook ever, and it's only 25 bucks. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope that it saves you a lot of money, and I hope that it helps you lose a lot of weight, or get really fit, or get really healthy, or whatever it is that's enticing you to make a change or pivot or check it out. So with that being said, stay healthy, stay happy. Comment down below if you want me to continue to make videos and what you would like me to do. And I hope that you have a great 2021. Bye.